live immediately. Imagine somebody could just have joined and said whatever they wanted. It was like, fuck. Yeah, what's up? What's up? The ceiling, hopefully, I hope it's up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. You like your name? Sure.
What?
Ah, it's this guy. No, he uses Python for his build scripts. Get him.
Yeah, what's up, Lucky?
Not anymore.
Oh, did you switch to
Errol.
Zig?
No, I switched to assembly.
Sure.
Good choice.
For the build script?
Yes.
When you try to build your project, but it has a seg fault.
Okay, we're just trying to get this thing now. Is there actually like Steamworks SDK documentation? I just need to know all of the functions. Yo, what's up, Penguin Operator?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Cheesecake, I think you want to remove that one roll from you, not gonna lie.
He ain't even here. No, he's here.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, what the hell did he do to his name? Bro, what the hell? What in the misu is this name?
I'm not signed in? Holy shit. Wait.
Bro, what the hell is your name, Cheesecake? It's like weird ass letters Alex, then star, then like.
Bro, I don't even have that.
I don't know.
They're just like missing characters for me.
What
Yeah,
the
bro,
fuck?
undefined behavior. Bio, he, they, she, any. Oh, hell no. Self.
Oh no.
Diagnostatistic plus
Dude, he
ADHD,
has-
hyperfixator, gifted burnout kid. What is that supposed to mean? Pan omnipoly. What the hell? Septic? Archilian? What? Queer? And then it's just Q and then dot. Okay.
Dude, he doesn't tick the boxes, he is the boxes.
Yeah, for real. He's the entire page where you tick the boxes.
Alright. What is this? Okay. Okay. So please, Steamworks documentation. Is this actually like a... Just need to... Why is it speaking to Swedish to me right now? I'm asking a question in English and it's answering in Swedish. Now that's crazy.
Yeah, it
Okay.
also does it for me all the time.
Okay, anyways, we are just
Also in
gonna...
Swedish.
What was the Steamworks SDK Zig binding? I mean, this one should have something. Let's see. Linking. Build for
Oh,
convenience. This
cheesecake
repository
was
offers
also-
already built bindings for Zig in source folder until Zig modules and package manager are mature.
Even his
The
description.
recommended course of
Because it's
action
our
is
podcast.
to copy this file into your project. In this case, you will need to manually link the Steam API DLLs and header in your own build Zig file. Alternatively, you can use Zig fetch save or Zig fetch save.
Yeah,
And include that. It's just blah blah blah. To rebuild the files, run the following command. Do you actually have to do that? Wait, but is that the if only if I get this thing? You could just have taken this thing, you know, and put it in Claude and tell it to translate to Zig.
Or you do it yourself.
What do you want to do, Lubas?
They do have this node generate.js path blah blah blah, and here they do have the same thing that you worked on, but they have it in the JavaScript.
I mean, you're a contributor to my thing and you can push the master. You can just edit that if you want to.
But then I would have to do it.
Yeah, but you know, you can just not generate it either. You can also just make the functions you need.
Yeah, that's
As
what I'm
you said.
thinking. Yeah. I think that would be like the best approach, but if this thing works, then no, I'm just gonna use it. What is this? They have Steamworks and then Steam API debug text hook. Callback hook for debug text emit from Steam API. If you're running in the debugger, only warnings and service will be sent. If you add debug, wait, what? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. Okay, good. To the command line, a lot of extra information. Okay, do I care about this? Get authentication ticket for our user. Token. Main. Restart it if necessary. Okay. And then this is just Steam. Okay, that's what I'm actually interested in doing. So we're gonna do that. And we're doing it for the clients still, first of all. Actually, I could just take this over to here. It's easier.
Did you say 6.7?
No, I did not say Zig7. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put that there. I think I call it still Steam and not Steamworks.
What?
Bro has Steam and Steam. As imports.
Yeah, I do call it Steam and not Steamworks. I think I might keep it as Steam though, because it's just easy.
But it isn't Steam, it's Steamworks.
Shut. Should I actually call it Steam?
Sushi.
Import Steam. Import.
You can
blender.
just call them module Steamworks. But just like
Is it like literally a big difference between how you do it like that?
but yeah, there's a super big difference.
Yeah, it might not compile if you do it the other way around. Steam API.
Yeah. Exactly.
Steam API must be called before using any other API function. If it fails, an error message will be updated to the blah blah blah. And it tells me that expected deref blah 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 blah. What does it say? Bool ignored. Oh, so they are not using errors. They're okay. It's okay. If
They're not using errors, yeah, it's a pretty thin wrapper.
failed to init things. Alright, and then Steam. What is it called for the initialization? Shutdown.
Shut.
Hello, pig. Okay. Let's see if we actually need it to run the server as well. Alright. Let's see what it does. It says did not locate a running instance of Steam. Right, so I need to start Steam.
I don't know how it works for you, bro. Like, the shit is seg faults for me.
I think you don't have a working instance of Steam. This is not your
Probably
thing.
not.
This is not your, by the way. This is this.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same. We're doing the exact same thing, basically.
Well, are you telling me it crashes for you, this thing?
Well, at least my version, but it's the exact same. Like, we're linking with the same library, we have the same dependencies, we're doing the same thing, basically.
Harold,
Mhm.
I know how Hans looks like, and I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
I will send you a picture with two people, and you need to tell me who you think is Hans.
Oh, this is gonna be easy. Send
Right.
them.
I already sent it. Right.
Where? Ah, okay.
My
Definitely the left one.
50-70 drivers nuke themselves. Lol.
It's
That's
Danish.
crazy.
It's a right.
Oh, hell no. What? I would never anticipate this.
Okay, so I
It's
think
easy, yeah?
we
It's
can-
easy.
Bro, no.
I also said the left one.
That's Hans.
Yes.
He's short, right? I Me too.
Wait.
Look at
You
me
see,
too.
Harold, I've read this article random, and
Uh-huh.
I just found his name
Yay!
with an image of him.
API loaded?
Yeah, bro.
No. What? SteamVL load SO. Yeah, okay, so we are connected now. Crazy. With using this library now instead. Okay, great. But now what can we do then? Get authentication ticket for our user. Why would I want that? Okay. Steam client set warning message hook Steam API debug text hook. Okay, so it's just this thing. And then the first shutdown.
Harold,
Yes.
User
look
Steam
VC chat description.
socket Steam's networking socket API Steam network set heap allocator create destroy p info.
Don't say anything. Hello world.
No, but the description of a voice chat.
Get
back
fake
there.
IP. Get fake IP.
The first, yeah.
The only thing I don't like
That's
with this
tough.
thing is that now I actually have to go on and try to figure out like all of the API calls. Well, I guess you can scroll through them, but it's a lot easier to just read the C code for these things than actually figure out somebody else's binding. Packs. I've tried dozens of approaches, even brute forcing all structures, but getting the right alignment for every structure was impossible. So I took a good enough and not so elegant path of delegating the alignment to the C compiler entirely and then forcing Zig to copy everything with generated code. In effect, you will see a lot of align in the generated code. In practice, both Mac and Linux alignments are the same. Please do the following steps for each Steamworks release that is added to this repo. Mind the diff in the Steamworks headers to remove the private fields. Search for Zig through the Linux alignment file from Arch host. To generate Mac alignment, okay. Aircraft, alright. Okay. Well, so I got this now, and do that. We are not gonna do it. We're actually gonna keep it outside, I think. And now how can I have no idea. I'm trying to actually find some documentation that would explain how to do this, but I'm not doing that. So I think AI might be the best to just search other repos on how they do it. iSteam Network Socket Modern API recommendation for the legacy. iSteam Networking handles the actual connection. iSteam user to get local user Steam ID. I didn't tell it that I'm using the Zig. I thought it was implicit there. Using the Zig bind. Through Steam relays traffic through their backbone, you connect via Steam rather than IP. Good DDoS protection, not traversal handle. Use connect P2P. Direct IP traditional use connect by address faster, but handle not Got it. Which Zig binding are you using? There are this Ion, yeah. Paste, what the fuck? Did I not copy it? I copied that, bruh. Important things to binding wrap C flat API into SIG friendly accessor function Steam that returns interface pointers with method style calls, get fake IP. So you get something closer to C++ docs syntax than raw flat C calls. What you do for dedicated server connection based on example. Wait. Just use raw or flat. Because I would prefer that. Yes, absolutely. The binding is just convenience wrapper over the flat C API. Nothing stops you from bypassing it and calling Steam API flat H via C import or manual external declarations. Process of doing raw, no dependency on third-party binding that between to SDK. Has 27 stars. You can upgrade SDK whenever you want. Just regenerate C import against the new headers. The official Steamworks docs map 1-to-1. In C, no alignment guesswork. C import or handles the C structure layout, same as binding does. Internally fits your style. You already write custom UDP networking and Vulkan from scratch. Raw C interrupt is consistent with that. Yeah, more verbose calls sock connect becomes C. You need to fetch the interface pointer manually. The binding hides this. You write things like C networking, the version suffix that matters and change between SDK version callback are slightly more work. You will set up Steam API dispatch yourself or use older Steam callback mechanism via ADC. Now that's a lot of work. C++ name mangling for some symbols. The flat API exposes everything as plain extern C, but you still link against. Yeah. What's up, Hermpel? Generally speaking, I'm not a fan of using bindings too much, but
They're good, bro. Bindings are great, actually. I love bindings so much. The C stuff is killing myself, bro. SIG, yes.
okay.
At least the good ones. Like they're bad ones, of course, but the good ones, bro. Bam.
Going flat is more a consistent choice. The binding adds layer that you. One thing the binding does save you from is reading the headers to figure out the interface accessor suffix. Those are the Steam API adjacents, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking also. Like, this would be such an annoying pain. Maybe the binding is more worth it. Okay, go with binding. Can't. How to set up a dedic. Like a game. It's not explaining how to set it up, it's just talking about it. Our scatter, let me search. Good. Okay, I have enough to give a concrete walkthrough. Here's the full picture. The big picture, the decision first. You have three architectural options. iSteam, networking, sockets. Pick one before writing. Pure dedicated server, direct IP. Your server listens on a UDP port. Clients connect by IP. No SDR, no Steam data center fits your I already have custom UDP mindset. Close server doesn't even need Steam server in it. For networking part, you'd run it as no, but I need that, otherwise there's no point in having Steam. Dedicated server with iSteam game server. Server registers itself with Steam master servers. Appears in the in-game server browser can authenticate users via Steam tickets, can be back secure, uses Steam server init instead of Steam API init. This is the real Steam dedicated server path. That sounds like what I want. Hosted in known data center via SDR. Create host dedicated server listen socket. Connect to host dedicated server. Clients connect through Valve relay backbone. Requires you to be a Steam partner with provision data centers. Overkill for development. I did it. Okay, great. For project you'll still be willing. Start with A. No, that I have already done. Now I need Steam. Then add game server API in B. Once you need authenticate server browser, that's what I need. What for picking right thing, because A versus B isn't actually the access you need here. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Thing that solves no port forwarding in the SDR Steam diagram relay P2P connection is orthogonal to whether you use Steam server or not. A server routes traffic through Valve backbone, so neither side needs to open ports. You connect by Steam IP, not IP. B. Steam Gamer actually gives you Steam browser visibility in-game and external and anonymous server logon server without Steam account. Authenticate client via Steam ticket server stats. What it does not do solve NAT port forwarding. A Steam Gamer listening on UDP port has the same NAT problem as regular UDP socket. But you probably actually want P2P via for friends connect no port forwarding. The simplest setup is on the host machine you're running as host. Steam network utils init network access sockets. Steam networking socket, Steam API, create listen socket, P2P. Yeah, this is what I think. On the friends machine, is this just server and client then? Set Steam ID. That's it. No port forwarding, no IP address, no. Steam handles NAT, punch through, and falls back to relay server indirect P2P. Your friends just need your Steam ID. Steam friend invite lobby or just paste in Discord. Actually find your Steam ID without you typing it. Usual flow is Steam lobby, Steam matchmaking, host calls create lobby, get. Wait. But that's not what I don't have this yet. Set executable for server. That changes things. If you have real separate server executable, not one player host, then you're back in the dedicated server territory. Yeah, but the NAT problem is real and SDR is still the answer. Server runs matters. If the server runs on your home PC, so friends can connect with you running it on your VPS, you have the NAT port forwarding problem. SDR via P2P is your way out, but it's slightly unusual for a real dedicated server because the server needs Steam identity to be reachable by Steam ID. If the server runs on VPS, any cheap Linux box, Hetzner, DigitalOcean, etc., NAT problem friends connect by IP address done. This is conventional path. Yeah, that's probably what I would want. Should probably get, but I still like to have development available. The P2P from dedicated server pattern. You can absolutely run separate server executable and still use P2P. The trick is the server logs in Steam, anonymous game server logon, and get Steam ID, then listens on P2P clients connect to Steam ID server executable. Steam game server init. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over to here now. and I'm gonna take that over here as well. And how should I do this so it actually is readable and manageable? We'll do like this for now. Let's try it. That means also that we need to modify slightly the build script in here. Hello Kyle, how are you, my dear friend? We're gonna take this and then we're gonna go here and Zig fetch bit plus not 0. Save. So we'll also get it onto the server here. And let's see, we can. How is Sigging going? It's going, and we'll go to build. And in here we will now add a const steam the dependency and call it Steamworks. What was it called? Is it Works SDK? I think it's like that. Steamworks. Oh no, Zig underscore Steamworks. Bruh. So almost right. Zig underscore Steamworks. Yes. And then we'll have this and dot target is equal to target dot optimize is equal to optimize. And then I like to do the module. And the module is it Steamworks? What was it? Module is where is it there? Steamworks. Steamworks. Okay, and then here we can just do this, say dot name is equal to Steamworks module is equal to Steam, not share. Steam. I'm doing fine. How about you? I'm alright. You already asked about that. It's maybe going, you know, we're getting there, and once we have this, well, then we'll have to work on some model loading animations, enemy deal damage and player can die, items and waves, and then multiple lobbies and some more enemies and UIs and a few networking optimizations. It's not that good, but it works right now. I haven't run into problems, and player control accuracy and delta movement is kind of like the same thing, but we'll deal with those. Those are like fine-tuning stuff, right? We're just trying to be able to connect now to Steam or through Steam. We can't connect without Steam. Now I want to be able to get you guys in there and flex with my hot reloading. So let's just see if this even builds. Don't even need to run it. Okay, builds actually. Sure. Then we can go back to the main. Lots of stuff is coming in your game. Yeah, well, I don't know. Many of these things are like, these are just like things that exist kind of like already in a game engine, right? That exists, that exists, that exists. Well, this you kind of have to implement, that you have to implement, this you have to implement. This kind of just exists with that thing. Still have to implement it. UI render just exists in a game, right? Network optimizations, you don't have to worry about that much. And these things are also like just working the way that I have done them. It's because of the multiplayer stuff that they are not that accurate. But we're gonna get to that. Yeah, it's very crazy, like the multiplayer stuff. I remember looking at that. Well, yeah, it is hard, but like looking at, I was afraid to even do multiplayer using a game engine. I was like, oh my god, I'm basically gonna die trying to do it. So now I'm not even using a game engine and trying to do multiplayer. It's crazy. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Well done, thank you. Well, we haven't achieved. Well, we have achieved locally being able to connect multiple clients. Now we're gonna see how bad it actually is when we're gonna connect through Steam and get more people connected, right? Also, I don't know, Enti is not here any longer, but we got another donator. Thank you, Enti, very much. I should put like the donators like somewhere so people know who these awesome people are who are donating. So I
Thank
can.
you, Inti, bro. That's all he gets. No feed pics or anything.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna send him a feed pic of my fucked up toe that is
Yeah.
bleeding.
Yeah, do that.
I'm not
Yes.
going to
Bro,
develop
some
an
platinum
engine too
level
much work.
subscription.
I think developing, well, yeah, I guess it's there's so much you can do to develop an engine. Like you can go all in on doing networking, all in on doing UI, all in on doing rendering, all in on doing hot reloading, all in on doing like there's so many fields, but there's so much that you learn to think about how it actually, even though mine is very primitive, like I don't know, it is like an engine, but it's not really like I don't give you any tools to develop. Like I'm kind of doing the game as primary thing, and then the engine just happens as the game needs things to unfold. So I don't have like any, what are they called? What are the media content? What are they called? Or content media CMD, or what are they called? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm trying to use fancy acronyms right now, which I don't remember what they are. But basically, I don't have any form of handling media or this kind of content stuff. Like you actually have to like just type in the code how you want it to be loaded. There's no beautiful interface or something like that because I don't need it right now. I need to make the game.
You need comp time in your life.
Yeah, compile time that and build time.
Comp time, we don't call it compile time. What are we, noobs?
Oh, okay, my bad. So sorry. So we're gonna take in the Steam here. Should it be lowercase Steam? It should probably because it has and this one doesn't recognize that there is a. No, still nothing. We will see. Steamworks. Damn it. Oh, the LSP is completely broken. I don't know what happened with it, it's just died. Man. Wait. Your game engine is based on your game's needs. Yes. That's basically what it is. And if I, like, after I've done this game, I would really like to make an RTS or a tower defense maybe, but an RTS, like an RTS is really what I want to make. Like I love the, what is it called? This is a game that I used to play a lot. It's like one of my
Dota 2?
Supreme Commander 2.
Okay,
It has a I don't know, the story is freaking awesome, and I just love the big ass mech. Oh yeah, there's another mech game also.
You just like a big ass.
I
You
like
don't like a mech.
Well, I do like big ass.
You hate the mech.
And then they did a
Tip
plan.
that chat.
Terry Annihilation Titans. Well, they also did this thing at the same developer, or some of the same developers. It's the same thing but on planets, and it's freaking awesome. And then they also work on, is it synthesizer? I don't know, synthesizers. And oh my god, is it called this? I think it's called that. Something like this. Synthesis. I don't know. There's another one which they're working on, or probably it's released already, but it's so freaking cool. I love that game. Man, it's awesome. I like the RTS. But yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna continue on with this thing. Oh shit. I can't spell Steam at all. And where is my damn LSP? I do not have it. There should be LSP for this. But I do not get any. Do I get for anything? Like if I do share? Okay, share does provide that, so why don't I get for... Right, I have to build. Well, I did build. Why do I not... Nothing. Because I do get it for here, this one I do get it for. It's right there, but there's not really any big difference, to be honest, besides that this one, I don't think that should... Is Zig as fast as C++? Zig is faster than C++, I would say. It's the same as C. And C++ introduces a lot of... because it's object-oriented, you have a lot of these inheritance and you lose... What is it called? You have to go through a lot of V-tables to access things, and you have to... Well, you get a lot of... What is it called? Pointer indirections. Am I tripping? Am I using...
You get a lot of bullshit.
You get a lot of bullshit. But you basically... And then also... It's just really... Yeah... Bad. It's still fast, but compared to C or Sig, it's C and Sig are faster.
I'm fast as fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, depends also on how you
can be faster if you don't use it.
Depends on how you implement stuff. Of course, like you can just use
Yeah,
C.
if you use exceptions, yeah, then it's way slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you just use C, like complicated, yeah.
Not gonna lie, that wants me to do some benchmarking actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it with exceptions. Like do error handling, performance.
It's
But
C++.
you know, exceptions
Not
are an
good.
exception.
You use Sig as simplicity.
Yeah,
I use
no.
Sig for explicitity. Yeah, that's a
Explicitness.
explicitness. Yeah, nailed it. It's because it doesn't hide anything. It's you have to implement everything. Kind of like have to understand what's going on and think things
I mean,
through.
you don't understand anything, and
Shut up.
gone
I do
a bit, I
understand.
guess.
Anyways, and another thing
Nah,
is
okay.
also that with Sig, I'm very good at writing. I like to write. Like I
Just
just
think before you say anything here now.
I like to do before I think. But with Sig, you know, if you do something bad, it doesn't allow you even to compile. So you can't. It's like the
Yeah,
stand.
like bro, Lucas in C. I would
Oh
kill
damn, I
myself.
think you would run into seg false one.
Bro, we got a stream where Lucas programs a small C program. All right.
It's gonna happen.
Actually, I
Okay.
want to see that.
This is this.
Yeah, I want to see that.
This summer we're focusing all on Planetary Sigma, but depending on how this thing goes and unfolds,
Guys, if you like
after
this stream, if this stream gets 20 likes, then we will have a C stream in like the next week or so, right?
Okay,
yes,
wait, let me make
like
sure to do
my because I want
Yes.
to. There's a job application I would like to get, and that they use C++ and C there.
Oh no, he said the curse word.
And but it's in October, so I'm thinking during summer we'll just focus on this, but if it's doesn't pay the bills, I will have to get a job, you know, so then I will switch to do some C and C++ live streams using some other tools, and we'll see how that goes, but I think it will go great, and then you will see my beautiful C code styling and C++. I will try to avoid though using C++, or like I will use C++ features, but not try to go too much in depth and try to still write in a C kind of style.
Though, if you want to,
Game development, yes.
but if you want to get the job, it says they will also look at your code, and in C++, and you write C++ like C. I don't know. I think that's pretty cooked.
No, you can't like again. It's again about performance and readability. I don't think it's cooked if you still use like C++, but you don't use this ambiguous like too much inheritance and these kind of things. You still use
Yeah,
normal.
of course. But I mean, like, you shouldn't go too much. Like, why
Yeah,
did
no,
like
no.
C? You know, like you should.
No,
still...
but for example, also like not using smart pointers are great, but shared smart pointers are really bad. Like then you lose clarity of who has ownership of the memory when you start using smart shared pointers. Yeah, it's a really bad thing to use.
They're very dumb, actually. Yeah.
Nah,
Dumb pointers.
dumb point. A smart pointer, I don't think it's well. Again,
It
it's
is
used-
dumb.
Smart or smart?
The uses
I
ROI.
never use it.
I use Trout techniques. He says write C++ code as simple as possible. Well, yeah. The problem with that is that the problem with using writing C++ code as simple as possible is that it's not possible because it gets so
Not gonna
complicated.
lie, I think the thing I hate the most about C++ about any other thing is that it's just the most inconsistent language I can think of. Like,
Yeah.
True.
like there's just so many ways to do the same thing, but like there's no really pattern for it. You know, like inconsistency is already bad in C, but at least it's only like naming conventions wise or so,
Yeah.
or like kind of programming patterns. But in C++, it's like, oh, when you have this library that uses raw pointers and then you have smart pointers, and it's so inconsistent that it just.
And they have a shit standard library that is so unreadable. It's basically JavaScript. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because think about if you use GFW, then you suddenly got to work with raw pointers, but then you also have smart pointers in the thing, and it just becomes a mess.
yeah, you can clearly
Actually, you
see
don't
that
need to work with raw
we here are not
pointers
really
rather
big
than-
fans on using C++. Why am I not actually getting this? I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure this should work. But I'm
Though
not
I
getting...
gotta say, it feels like C, but like that, like C, but a scripting language. Not gonna lie, it feels like that a little bit. Because you have like, for example, string initialization. It's like,
Anything in C++ is a mess.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb.
It's definition of mess.
I put it in a dynamic library instead of in the actual executable. Okay, now we should
because
get
the
it.
live stream pops up next to a different live stream on my YouTube homepage.
Yeah.
And
so-
your live stream had one view, or like one active viewer, and the other live stream had 150,000.
What?
Yeah, yes.
What the
Do ads for Lucas in that one.
Yeah, go and advertise. Go watch this awesome guy. If you look
Oh,
at
you guys are on the one
26, you
stream.
will see how the code is.
Yeah,
overcome.
guys, leave this stream, bro.
I
Leave this.
I haven't looked at too much of the C++ 26, but yeah, yeah, it is insane. Yeah.
Compile times.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the shit API, because you got to compile everything into its own object file, and it's slow, ugly, bad, disgusting. Disgusting.
Nah, I
mean,
wouldn't say
use
that's the main
modules.
problem.
No, it is the main problem. If you just do it like Zig, right, it just finds the start and then it compiles the things it needs, you know.
But not gonna lie, the C-way isn't bad because you compile it into object files and then link it together.
No, it's
That way you
terrible.
have like, nah, but that way you have like a good like way of not recompiling stuff that you don't need to.
Yeah, okay, well that never happens in Zig either. And so like it's...
But how does Zig do it? But they also store it in like a big ass cache, you know?
Well, that's how it compiles faster. It's like the cache is mainly just tokenized files and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, but like C++ doesn't have any cache.
I
And
hate
that
this.
shit's slow.
Hello, shit crow. How is Sig, especially debugging and linting?
Linting, yes.
Linting.
It's I'd say it's pretty alright, but Lucas just fucked it up somehow.
Hey, come on now.
That's true.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Why can I not find I need to find the init for the game server. Because this is just Steam API init. Do they not have that in this binding? Steam API init blah blah blah. Manual dispatch, Steam inventory, update, definite init, Steam inventory. I would like to drink some different than water. And I only got water. Server, is that Steam API server net address? I think I'm just going around this. Trigger item drop. It was that, but that's not. I need a kind of. Okay, this is annoying. I have no idea. I don't think this is it because I should be able to do something like this. Do they provide access to the raw C? The most bad one is logic errors. Linting for me, for some reason, is really bad at linting semantic stuff like ignore error union by not using try. Huh. I do get, do you mean like it doesn't show you? You have to enable the, what's it called? What is it the thing called? Or maybe the one thing where when you build, you can also get that, so it shows that inside of your linter. I don't remember. What's it called? Build on save, or what is it? I think in Visual Studio Code it's easier to set it up. But how do I do Steam game server? Because with init, I don't have anything to do with init and game server, and this is not being helpful right now. Game server, Steam game server. All of these are just simple functions, and I doubt that this is the thing that I'm wanting to use, because it returns just a Steam game server. So, well, let's see. If I just save it const, I'm just gonna apply server. It's completely the dumb thing to do there, but let's see. The dumb thing to do. What can I do from here? Can I just do init or something? Let's see. Steam game server shut down. Steam game server. Well, I doubt that this is the way, because shouldn't I do the init before? Because how do I now do this? That. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And I yeeted it somewhere. Ah, it's still there. Good. And I cannot put it. Okay, whatever. We're doing this then. We're starting plot inside of the terminal. And this is because I cannot find. I doubt that this is how I'm supposed to do it. That cannot be. I'm gonna provide Zig docs to it. I want to start a dedicated Steam server. can I do it with the Zig binding? I do not find an init folder. But okay, after that, let's assume that we will find a way to do this. The shutdown probably is there. Is it? Let's see. Steam. Okay, let's see. Steam. Steam game. Oops. Game server. There is not even a shutdown. Well, that's not funny. Okay. Well, set mod director your game, product your game, set your game, log on anonymous, pre-warm SDR, Steam game server networking utils init, relay network access, listen on P2P, not IP. Socket Steam game server networking, socket Steam API, listen socket, create listen socket, game loop, Steam socket, run callbacks. Yes, and then I will just provide this into my network manager and let it use that instead, or the, well, this socket. Client connects via the server Steam ID, identity Steam network identity undefined, identity set Steam ID, server Steam ID is set how the client knows below. What? Connection, connect identity. Okay. Well, that's not too complicated. How the client gets, well, assuming that this is actually something that would work. Let's see what's here. Here's what's available in the binding and how to word it up. Where the init function lives. It's in the server sub namespace, re-exported as Steamworks server. Server Steam internal game server init, IP, legacy port, game port, blah blah blah, actual init, what's the C macro game, blah blah blah, shutdown. Or, so I have to do dot server. Missing in this binding, Steam run call isn't bound. Either declare it yourself or use manual dispatch, simplest is your own extern. Patch, let's see, what do they do? Steam server, Steam internal game server, okay, init. Okay, so that's how I have to do it. Okay. So Steam server, and there we have the init. Bada bing, bada boom. And they actually don't take it in as a structure. It's okay. We can also, oh wait, we can do it. No, wait, shush, no, I said nothing. Okay, no. Harold, you heard nothing.
Yeah, I didn't.
Good. Let's see, this turns in bool, so we have to do an if on it. Crazy. And then we're gonna do a panic. Failed to, what is Steam internal game server? Init game, Steam game server. Steam game server. Whoa. We don't need that anymore. Well, actually we do need it. Well, it's no biggie. And I'm just gonna take the same values that it tested over there. Legacy Steam port, Sure. And port 15. And then query Steam port E server mode. Harold, look at this, what they have done for the enums.
What have they done?
Look, I'm trying to get the e-server
E,
mode
yeah.
authenticated. I have like e-server mode
Mhm.
e-server.
Yeah, that's because the JSON is kind of like that. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's a skill issue from them not making the thing better. Like, that's not even hard to fix. Like, I fixed that, bro.
Well, at least there's a binding, okay? I can't be happy for at least that, I hope. Okay,
I
let's
can't.
see. Expect
You
6
cannot be
arguments, found 5. Which one is
6,
US query port server mode. A server mode also. Okay. I don't know what that is, but Steam e server. Wait, what? Which one was the? It's the server mode and query port. Okay, so and that's also a enum. Whoa, haha. No, that's just the the query port. Steamworks SDK query port. Probably should have specified. Wow, this is faster to read because that's just loading. The port for the server browser queries and info pings. If you pass master server update port of query port permanent, the game server API uses games. Okay, let's see. We can probably find some this. Query. What is H standing for?
Nothing.
Okay. Steam games or query port shared. Well, I don't really have any other options, do I? Anyways, now we have done that. That's crazy. And then we'll do a whoa. Defer Steam games. No, it goes to a server. Shut down. Now let's see. Can I even run it like this? Okay. No. Failed to init Steam game server. Yeah, so I probably have to do something before that then. Mini dump folder reset to the. Okay, wait. Do we have? I probably have to do a. Oh my god, pressing the wrong buttons all the time. Because I need to. I cannot access from here. CD. Sig out ls binary. Then we will do here. Now what is this supposed to be called? Oh, come on. Like so. Nailed it. I will actually we can just do this. Do that. That. Paste it there. Oops. And okay. So now it's launched. Great. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really shut this down.
Shut.
I should probably have like some way of just recognizing inputs here, but I don't. But what I do have is just hot reloading, which is freaking awesome because I can just say quest shut down and save it, and it should shut down with some memory leaks. Shit. We can. No, I'm gonna forget that there, and then I'm gonna launch it and be confused why it's shutting down all the time. Huh? I should probably like do a panicking. No, because I can do a debug message, but. Alright. Back to the main. What we can do now is we can do a const server Steam, not that, and Steam game server. Right, that's server. I have no idea what any of these are. Set mod directory. And this I assume that stands for mod directory, but I have no idea. Oh, it's just for mods. Do I even need that? What did I think they in this one provided a better answer? What the fuck am I trying to read here? Okay. Because they just said that you could do planetary sigma, set dedicated server true, set max player, set server name, set map name default, set password protected false, log, set advertisement server true. Do I want that? Sure, I want that. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna place that, this, and wow! Like so. Look at that, that's awesome. This could be done so much better. Anyways, whoa! And then server dot theme. No? What I'm trying to find, networking utils, networking utils, server.server. Ah, no, I'm done. Steam server. Maybe not then. Steam game server networking. Init relay. Really? Oh my god. Oh wait, there's utils. Relay. What the fuck? Init relay. Okay. Ugh. What the fuck? Is this another one where I just have to ask it where is it actually hidden? Because I do not. It's Steam game server utils network. I have no idea what I'm trying to find here. Oh my god, there's so many things I could do. Oh my god, okay, thank god. Start, show, get. This is an init, so probably not pointer. Okay, damn it. This is no fun. Your existing tick loop. System just exit. Break Steam games or run callbacks. Set product, set description, set must be set before log enemies. Others can change any time. Steam for Steam uses WebSocket now that arg is vestigial. I don't know what that even means. If you're behind NAT, open UDP game port and query port. Your runtime needs libsteam APIs or Steam Client SO for game server mode on Linux, discoverable plus the Steam command installed. What the fuck? The existing tick loop runs pump every. Is this just saying the same thing over again? No, that's crazy. We'll see. Steam game servers run callback. Let's see. We'll just do this and do nothing more really. We don't even process anything. That's crazy. Steam. What? Game server. Is it just for server? No. Callback. Server. Callback. Where the fuck do I find it? Run callback? Nah. Lol, is this supposed to draw in all the idiots who can't code? Hell, I'm one of the best in the world and had to watch a video to understand why anyone cares about Zig.
What? Nah, not the best coder in the world then. Just look at it, bro. Just look at it. And you gotta use it, like, just use comp time, bro. And then you'll understand that Andrew Kelly was cooking.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit confused about the question, to be honest. One of the best in the world, and they had to watch a video and understand.
Yeah, bros is lying about being the best in the world. Or like one of the best.
You know, this is what I would really prefer, just use the raw C.
You would not, you can't, bro. Impossible.
But now I have to figure out what this binding does, and I cannot figure out what this binding
It's the exact same as the goddamn thingy. The normal thing.
I don't think it is.
It's the exact same.
I don't think it is. No.
Bro, what are the issues you're having?
I'm trying to just initialize a game server. Why?
Okay.
Why? Because you think Zig is better? Why is that? Because you think Zig is better?
Better.
It is. It is just better. It's baby buggy bumpers for you silly use and adults language pussy. What? What is that supposed to mean?
Wait, can you read that again?
It's baby buggy bumpers for you silly use and an adult's language pussy. Best coder.
Okay, so bro, you're telling me you never ever made like a stupid little mistake, alright? Like using C or something. Like, have you never used a like a mistake, you know?
Watch the words.
I watched the
Like simple thing, you know, that would have been caught by a good language compiler, right?
There's Steam game server on callbacks. Let's see. So there should just be Steam game server underscore run callbacks. Oh my god, I'm getting flash banned. Steam.
Flash bang?
So then it should be Steam game. Oh my god. So Steam game server underscore, but there is no underscore run callbacks.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't think it's the one to one. Correct. I began with fixing those mistakes in free engines 20 years ago. That is how I learned C++. How old is?
Yeah, well, C++ ain't good. Bro,
Right.
30 years old. Yeah, bro is too old to learn a new language. Yeah, bro got angst status. Yeah, no shit, he doesn't like Zig.
What if
He's
he,
too old, bro.
what if he started programming straight from the womb? You know, when he was 0 years old.
When he was negative 9 months year old.
Gotta teach him C then.
Yeah, well, C wasn't invented back then, so
My
they didn't
plan
really
is
have
that
much
if-
choice.
if I ever have a child, I will teach him C first and then the language, like English or something, you know? But first C.
Mm. Teach him
So
Sig.
his mother tongue becomes C, and then English is his second language.
Is it that his dad tongue?
Teach him binary first. Just
What do you wanna
1 0
eat
1
today?
0. What?
What do you want to eat today? Print
Mm.
F, stand out, please, a hamburger. And then I don't get anything because he didn't include a noodle and it
You
didn't
even
get flushed.
you even teach the manners saying please. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
I
great.
hope he doesn't
would
sag
not
for
do
it though,
that.
because then his life would end quickly.
I hope it does. That was a short life.
Bro's like 2 weeks old and suddenly he writes to null, bro. GG.
At least my generation gets late. Keep giggling. I do read binary. Sure.
Gets laid, bro. Like, okay. My generation does too, bro. Just not me, you know. But it's fine. I have priorities, unlike Lucas.
Hello, Tang Han. 12 or
Oh,
stream
he
today.
has also priorities. but
not
you know.
Yeah, Lucas has
today.
other priorities.
Not today, but tomorrow I am thinking to aim for it because I don't have any other plans for tomorrow.
Not
So,
today, and maybe not tomorrow.
Not
Or
today, but
someday.
tomorrow. What
Also
are you
think
working
about
on? Right now we're trying to get the damn Steam API working with, or Steamworks SDK working with the application, because we got it to work, you know, with raw UDP, but now I would like to other people to be able to connect, and I think doing that through Steamworks is, because it's still gonna be on Steam, right? So instead of figuring out port forwarding and all that shit, we're just gonna immediately go for the, what button did I press? We're immediately gonna go for Steamworks. Oh my god, the music died.
Steam doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work apparently. That
Steam's
sucks.
in the work.
They suck so fucking much. How do I get the damn callbacks? What's your goal? Priority bashing all that subscribe, bashing all the subscribers because they want to bash crappy new language. I don't know why we have such hate
Crappy,
towards Sig.
bro.
Like, I don't why.
Please try it, bro.
Like, I understand.
Have you tried it?
Nah.
They literally removed curly brackets.
Yeah, you understand how good it is.
What, did Sig remove curly brackets?
What?
No.
Curly brackets.
Yeah.
Well, they say Python.
Yeah,
Well, what is this? Bro, if Sig removes curly braces, bro, I would kill myself.
I would go back to C at that point.
Bro, then I would go and write C.
if they remove that, I'm out. Sorry, guys. That's a no-go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Bro doesn't even know anything about Sig. He believes it's like Python or something. Also, kind of incredible, bro. It's been programming longer than I have been alive.
I don't hate it. I just know graphics program console gaming only allows. Well, we do graphics programming here with Vulkan using Zig.
No, we don't.
Well, we do. Shut up.
No, we don't.
I don't see graphics here, bro. You're doing networking.
Okay, we're doing networking right now, but we're using Vulkan as for the graphics. All right. Console gaming, though, I don't know. I haven't tried doing console games. I'm not really interested in doing console games either right now. At the moment.
The reason they only allow C, C++, so I guess you could say C++ mainly, is because that's just the industry standard. Like, that doesn't mean that the language is bad. Like, you shouldn't make your language choices about that. I guess if you want to land a job, you should. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a C interface. The Vulkan headers are C. Even C++ uses, well, there is a C++, but isn't that the C++ libraries also using the C libraries to do? They use C interrupt. Sorry, I'm reading the chat and I have to think, and now I'm also thinking, like, how do we actually do this callbacks thingy? So, how do I actually do this? I just want to do that damn callback. It's supposed to be, well, maybe I could ask it to do some more checks and see if it can find that. And also, I think there was one more thing that I'm also curious to know about. Yeah. Could you verify these functions? Let's find them. Find them in the Zig bindings. God damn flashback. Oops. You realize people who couldn't code C++ moved to C, and that's how they went down the Rust and Sig path, except functional of C++ is the same shit. Couple more characters for the AI to push.
What?
Uh,
Yeah, nah, bro, you're getting that like old grumpy dude vibe, or like old grumpy man vibe right now. Maybe
Yeah.
you're just too old for this.
Wait, elliptic is... Yeah, to be honest, we should just give up on this low-level shit and move to untyped Python like God intended.
Yeah, of course. Python is so good.
Plus one right there. Well, you can laugh, annoy, ignore, and make fun of me, but I have the world's most complex and first wipe-coded game engine, and the first AI-enabled one even before Unity announced it. This guy, I think he's a real god tier program. I don't know, man. Verify against Sig. Here's the breakdowns. Networking not exported. Use Steam Network Utils Steam API. There's only one global utils interface in the SDK. It's shared between client and server. Okay. Well, then we'll just go with that then. But that's the same thing basically. That's crazy. And the main value type, blah blah. Okay, wait, I'm doing Steam. Oh my god. Please net.
Well, I guess I will go eat now, be back later.
Oh wait, it does a return. Ah, okay. Like so. That's crazy. And then... Well, that doesn't exist there. I don't know why it's telling me that. Because... Wait, okay, wait. This comes from there, okay. Steam Game Server Networking Socket Steam API exists. Wrong signature. Wrapper is self virtual port options. Takes a slice not count. Pass 4 empty options. Run callback. Server Steam shutdown. The binding only re-export server Steam game server shutdown. Be secure. You need manual extern. Correct snippet. Extern function. Run call convention C. Steam. And let's see. Socket Steam API. Great. And then. So Steam game server. So I still have to do this one. Let's see, does it say where the... wait, what happened? Mr. Lucas, it is fun to see you go down the same path as I did years ago or so. And I'm chill, I'm just talking, I'm always chill. Steam Network is pretty fun once you get it working, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it, but at the same time now I'm like... It's a bit of a pain to use this... okay, to be fair, it's somebody has made a Sig binding. It's thank you, but at the same time, like fuck, I don't think they have done. Okay. You need networking utils, relay, and then listen on P2P. Steam game server networking socket Steam API. Okay. And then what? That's it? And then connect P2P. Create listen socket. Create listen socket. And then virtual port 0, and then they suggested just doing a empty like that. And then return listens. Wait, what? Listen. Okay. We probably have to change the network manager to take in a socket right now, because otherwise we will have hot reloads and problems. We'll just do this for now.
Why?
Because otherwise I will always have to... I think I already do it, don't I? No, I don't.
Question, does the Steam thing, like, does it return a socket or something? Or? what
This
does it
is
do?
written as iSteam network socket.
Okay, you know
And-
that you can make the network stream from a socket, okay? Right?
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna do this. It's misleading to act like this can be on a console system. You should leave the game programming stream to us old guys. At least we're not just doing it for the views we won't get.
Lucas is
What?
not doing it for the views, he has like 2 views. Like,
I literally, the only viewer I got is you. We're watching and talking about it.
like, because you're surrounded by people just ridiculing you all day. Like,
Yeah.
all your viewers ridiculing you, like everyone in this VC. There's
Yeah.
more people in this VC than there are viewers.
That's true. Like this can be on a console system. I'm actually not aiming to put it on a console. Like what? If that's what you are talking, like console, we are not talking about PlayStation or Xbox, all right? I'm not gonna put it on something like that. You should leave the game programming streams to us old guys.
Bro is so old that he was born before C99. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's rough.
That's right.
That's real rough. Bro was before in GTA.
Exactly. How are you not hearing yourself? What? I do not hear, but I'm a bit confused. What's your point?
He has all the points.
Oh, that's true. He has so many points. I was born in 1981. I learned C++ 14.
Bro so old that when he says that he's born in like a year. Wait, when was he born?
1981. 81.
1981.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is rough. Ooh, how long ago is that now?
That's
Oof.
That's
Mega angst status.
Mega angst status. I don't know, man. But why didn't you learn like C before C++ then?
Why didn't you learn like Fortran or something? Wasn't that more like
that's true as
your
well.
thing, you know? Bro, so old that Linux had more users than Windows at one point. when he
45
was
years. Damn.
Like, ooh, rough.
But but didn't you do like C before C++ then, or did you just straight go to C++?
He went straight to Björn Strasberg's house to get the CD for C++.
Let's see. I think the only thing I'm missing right now is this damn callbacks. People didn't learn programming that young then. What do you mean? Didn't like Bill Gates learn programming at like 12 or 14?
He learned basic, bro.
Yeah, and then Elon
Barely
Musk,
programming.
what he was like 10 when
Bro,
he
you
created.
can't trust Elon Musk, bro. He said he grew up in like a poor family and made all this shit up by himself, right? But no, that he had like a rich ass dad and he lived in the most racist country in the world, bro. Like,
No.
bro,
I ha-
lying. Like,
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
trust
no.
him.
I have read his biography by Isaac.
Yeah, and did he say that he grew up poor or some shit there?
No. His father was an entrepreneur, but his father didn't give him shit. He cared little for him when he was a kid.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
So that he moved to America, and his father didn't support him at all for his movement when he moved.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm on his dad's side on that one.
His dad supported him once he became a millionaire. Then his dad gave him millions.
Ah, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, bro. I don't really care,
and
you know.
he programmed his first. It actually is recorded. He won a prize for programming. I don't know what his age was, but it was somewhere around
What did
10
he
or 12.
program? Did he program
It was a game.
software to detect black people?
It was some game he programmed, and he got a little prize for it.
But why did he not make some like racist software for the South African government?
Wait, where were we? I only ever programmed in C++. I learned HTML before that. Okay, Bill Gates does not know about
language.
programming. Programming didn't exist when Bill was 12. He was not a programmer, nor is a pro. He did program in BASIC. He got his summer job was. They needed a programmer. I don't remember what company it was, but the only person that could program in the area was Bill Gates, and he was literally underage to. He shouldn't to work. Like he shouldn't have been allowed to work, but he was the only person in the area who could program, so it was pretty funny. Then he got there too.
I come into the conversation, I just hear.
Bill invented BASICs and the first card readers for it, which led to C++. That's crazy. But yeah, like people program. I think what's more normal that people. I do not have the data on that, but I do know that people programmed at a very young age before as well, and even in like BASIC and C. It wasn't something.
When I was born, my first words were null pointer, and then after then, C++ was made.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to still figure out.
Know?
I think. Wait. I got that. I got this. Got that. I got that. Now I just need to figure out this callback. The binding only re-exports server Steam games shut down. Blah blah blah.
By the way, the only viewer watching here, can I ask you, why are you spending your afternoon watching Lucas program? Like it's so rage baity. I don't even do it anymore. I just like do other shits.
Hey, come on, man! I'm getting that ad
You're better
revenue
off
right
coming
now.
Like,
Don't
bro,
Mine
go
and
back to your C++.
Harold's, podcast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Harold's
this is my
podcast.
Yeah. I'm the host here, bro. Lucas is some like background actor just doing random shit.
Yeah, I'm a background actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need manual extern, correct snippet. Extern call convention, so I didn't do
Extern calc for calculator? Yeah.
calculate.
Right,
I'm not
that's
sure
right.
what's your point. I never intended to be a programmer. I do it because I'm a modular game designer, and nobody on the internet can take any of it seriously. So then there's this. What's a modular game designer?
Excuse me, did he just say nobody
Modelers.
takes modeling seriously?
Yeah, no one cares about you, Damon. No one cares.
Holy.
We all actually hate you.
Steamwork,
Like really much.
working yet? No, because I need this damn callback, and I don't think the binding exports it, or that's the AI's conclusion that it does not export it, and I cannot.
AI
does-
Hallucination.
injection.
Well, there is a run callback. Isn't that the same thing? What I'm trying to do is it?
I don't know. Just like run, Lucas, run.
Is that a Forrest Gump reference?
Oh, imagine being, yeah, it is, but imagine being so old that you're older than Forrest Gump. Damn. Damn.
I mean, it could be just run callbacks, right? Because it said it could be. Because I mean, I could try running it and see how bad it breaks. That's one way of going about it. I think I will try that.
Yeah, that should be in an update loop, right? You got like a while.
Yeah.
Date.
But it's there. Run callbacks. Is this just that the... Wait, what happened? Maybe he means modular.
Modular. Nah, that Lucas doesn't like that word, bro. Nah, don't say that around Lucas. He gets
Apparently
very
you guys
sad.
could do personal projects updates in the middle of Lucas streams would be pretty funny. Yeah, I'm
right.
fucking
I haven't done
stoked.
anything the last 3 weeks. Yes, alright, that's my updates.
Hey man, let's
Right.
budget a few bombs.
Next one.
Next
one.
I'm waiting for you.
TGF.
I'm waiting for you to
He's
solve
killed a
this.
couple
So I don't-
terrorists.
Alright, Lucas don't care. Okay, Damon, what have you done to your personal projects?
The guy is saying he's
Because
waiting
we
for
don't-
me to solve this so they don't have to do it.
Solve what? Solve your mental health issues?
Well,
yeah, no,
that's...
that's impossible.
Where do I get that? Where is this coming from?
Your mother?
Isn't this just from the Steam network socket? I doubt that's the thing I want to be using, but let's see.
Well. Now it is time to look at Lucas' stream and make sure he doesn't fuck up this incredibly badly. Okay, but I already don't like what I see. I see like 1,000 variables here.
Oh, don't worry about them.
Why do you have elapsed time and accumulated time, bro?
Because I need to know the accumulated time and then the delta and then the time step.
Bro, do you know what the get delta time does?
It gets me the time passed since last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I
What
accumulate.
is this? What do you mean accumulate? You mean is that like the total time or what?
No, yeah, the total time passed.
Okay, oh great, fantastic. Yes, alright. What the hell?
Just
Okay,
run the
yeah,
callbacks.
whatever.
Let's see.
Oh wait, no, that's elapsed. Okay, accumulated time is actually no. That's elapsed time is the time that is totally passed. But accumulated
Makes sense, totally.
accumulated time is just to keep track of the time step, so that I can always. You know, yeah.
And why is that not just inside of the the while loop in here? I mean, you don't need it anywhere else, right? The accumulated
Well, it's
time.
3 times used, or the time step, and then accumulated is also 3 times.
Yeah, inside of the loop now, not outside.
Why would it be inside? That wouldn't make any sense.
Because it doesn't need to reset every time, or what?
No, it doesn't.
I
It-
wouldn't
because
put the variable in the while loop
Because
because you're creating
it-
the variable every frame.
yeah, I need to store
That's
it.
that's not how it works.
That is how it works. I need to accumulate it so I don't reset every loop.
Like no, what I mean is the thing with the Damon said. This is not like garbage collected land, alright? Like the shit has to be allocated when the function gets called anyway.
Well, the number
right?
needs to be like somewhat static. You can't just like reset it every time it hits the while loop. Like it's like if you're gonna put it in the while loop, it's gonna have to have an initial value, and it's gonna reset to that value every time, right?
Yes. But I thought that was irrelevant, but apparently it is not. So just pretend it was. Oh yes, I know I said anything. Yes. Are you failing, Lubas?
Yeah, I'm failing real bad right now. I wanna do a clean exit here actually. Just to not mess with any other sockets.
SD process exits or is
just,
return, I guess.
Yeah, returns cleaner. Yeah, but it seems like it's not. Wait, but that's because. Oh shit. 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 We need to move this before we initialize the systems, because otherwise, oh shit. We can do it right here at the top. Yes, 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 yes. Great.
Steam app ID. What? 3167780. Is that your Steam app?
676767.
6-7. God damn it, Harold. Now it's stuck in my mind. I think that it's because it's supposed to be the game server, but it's now trying to use the normal Steam API instead.
Did someone say 67?
And that's not right.
Yo, the only viewer watching, do you even know what 67 is?
Oh my god, Harold, you're just gonna.
Did someone say
no.
67? I think someone said 67. I think I've said 67 like 67 times this stream so far.
Oh my god, somebody kill me.
Did someone say 67?
Oh my god. Incredible. Why wouldn't this just like work?
Because you have to pray to the 67 gods or something.
Try to access Steam interface Steam before Steam API. Oh, so I do need to initialize. Oh, but that's because, right? Because I'm actually But this is also because I shouldn't need to do. Maybe I do need to. Do I need to initialize the Steam API even though I'm doing a game server? Here, use Steam game server, not Steam API. Yeah, and that's the problem is because I'm now trying to use the Steam networking API when it should be the game server, and then that's why it's being problematic. So we cannot do that. Game server, Steam game server.
Wasn't I saying
UPS.
yesterday, like, doing the separate server architecture is a little bit more complicated than you should actually go for?
No, it's because I don't want to run on the. I want them. It's easier because then I don't need to have on the client side any kind of like physics or anything like that. So it's that's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, because 7, 8, 9. Oh shit. 4 hours would be nice. It probably would. I probably live until at least I got some kind of connection working here. Maybe.
It's the weekend!
Yeah, but I'm thinking if I would be 12 hours late tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah. It's the weekend.
It's the wee. They did not really plan this for the... Okay. Because I cannot do... I'm gonna provide this and tell the AI that it can go fuck itself. And that there's probably a different... There is probably a different way.
Different way.
Shut up.
Alright, I'm back.
Because I really need to go through this. What if I... But I think I'll try this. Yeah, that's all that is exposed here. I need a bit more. Your streams are productive. Thank you. I hope so. And enjoyable. Oh, that's really nice to hear. It's gonna be super sick once we actually get this thing, because then what we can start to do is to actually allow people to connect in, and because the server is hot reloadable, you know, we can actually start to change the gameplay logic while people are all playing. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve quite quickly with these streams, so people can just join in and we can just fuck around and mess around and do shit, and then what the fuck? What is? Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. You're right. The trace shows that binding Steam API accessors resolved to client interface. Let me dig what server-side accessors binding actually offers. Well, they don't offer anything. We probably have to do that ourselves. That doesn't come with this binding. Oof. I could go for some noodles. That's such a poor student thing to say. I could go for some noodles.
I got noodles, mac and cheese, and another one I did a lot of time was just like spaghetti noodles and just like, you know, make a quick and easy tomato sauce. No meat. Sauce and noodles.
You gotta have the meat, bro. Otherwise, it's kind of.
No, it's too expensive. Too expensive.
But just like tuna fish or
We talking cheap.
tuna
cheap.
fish.
Cheap.
What about the tuna? What about the gains? What
And
about
tomatoes, noodles?
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone dropped a ban hammer on this guy.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see. Do they have anything on the game server? I mean, I could just do pub But where would I have to modify git clone and modify myself this thing, or how would this work? Let's see. Yeah, probably has a good answer. I dug into the binding and libst maybe symbols. Your hypothesis is partly right, partly wrong. Let me lay out what the SDK actually exports. But that's not okay. Server networking socket, game server socket, the only utils accessors, Steam network utils, Steam API, exist in .so not bound in Zig. There is no Steam game server networking utils symbols in the .so or in the bind. Well, that seems to be the case. Yeah, I'm getting hallucinated by this thing right now. Initialize. Thing on relay? Huh? Or maybe I don't need it, but I need to run the Steam game to the callbacks. That I need access to. Run callbacks. Let's see. Pros a global singleton client and server share it. So my earlier advice, Steam network users, was the only option, and it's correct. The fail message about that is misleading. It fires whenever underlying Steam client pipe isn't up yet, regardless of which side called it. The real reason fail line loaded no Steam API create listener socket signals on null self pointer all point to the same thing. Steam did not fully connect Steam client before you tried to grab the socket interface. Return null, then the call deferred it. Two likely causes. In order to probe Steam client SO isn't on the loader path. Let's see. What does that mean? The binding ships libsteam only. The libdl opens Steam client SO at run, but this is the actual work. If it can't find it, game init returns true on the surface, but every interface access returns null. Check. Check LLDSig binary server grep Steam. If missing, install via Steam command and either or symlink SDK local Linux Steam client. Okay, wait, let's see. Can I do this without problems, please? Okay. So we're gonna try to see if they Yeah, I probably want to do it from the actual path then here. Well, that's unreadable. Syntax error near. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Oh my days. Haha, this is so fun. Wait, am I reading this right? Yeah, okay, there. Did I do that right? I think I did. Your call in socket's accessed before the game server has logged on, pumped a frame. SDK really isn't usable until you pumped callbacks at least once after log anonymous. Right now your sequence is init set prop log anonymous init relay create listener socket with no callback in between. External Steam server callback convention. If Steam server Steam internal game server init Steam the game server pump until logged on, otherwise socket access returns null utils. But now you didn't do the callback. Or be logged on and spin Steam game server callbacks. But don't. Okay, wait. Sock. Return.
I kind of like what it's saying here. Kind of saying like, you know, make sure you're connected before you do anything, because you can't really expect Steam to be like, you know.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh no, I was saying the same thing twice or a bit more times.
Because it should take like, in a perfect world, it should take one frame to connect, but it's probably not the case.
But how do I still need to get? I'm a bit confused. How do I get that thing? Because I cannot just arbitrarily just put it anywhere. I think that doesn't make sense. Or can I? How would it? Because here I do like this, and this is just it just stores function pointers, and then I just load them from the dynamic library lookup. But how does this thing work? Because I'm not. Okay, I actually need to ask this guy. I have no idea. Now, Zig extern is resolved at link time symbol name as long as Steam maybe is already linked into your binary, which it is, because Steamworks module pulls it in the blah blah blah. The dynamic linker finds Steam. Okay. Okay, so the declarative is not extern Steam's run call convention. Just double check the binding build to actually confirm the Steamworks module. Too small follow-up work knowing where to put it. Top level in any Zig file that compiled into any executable. Putting at the top of the... if you wanted to pick about the symbol name, Zig extern default uses Zig name, symbol name to override use at extern. Const void at extern. Okay. Not too picky about the name, but okay. Steam game server callback. Okay. And then before we do these things, okay. So init and then pump until logged on, but here still does like this thing, and then here spins, and then we continue on with this. Wait, what? Okay, this is a bit funny. I think this is just, yeah, now here it's repeating itself. And then, and here return utils. Init failed the first team game. Yeah, this is what I want, but I think it's a bit weird that it, wait, I'm gonna take this, it's hard to read it without this in, I'm gonna put it right here. I think it's good. Let's try to read this. Whoa, okay. That's fine. Because here we do the same thing, we just don't store utils anywhere. So I don't think we need to store utils. But then here it does another one of these. But that's so funny because shouldn't I just do this once? Okay, I'm not gonna try with this. I'm gonna not do these things, and I'm just gonna, I think this is the right approach, and then we'll do this after. And what's this now? Steam server, game server shutdown. Now it doesn't know, I just call it server, but I think game server is a nicer name. Right, took all of them. Game server. And then spins, logged on, and plus equals 1 callback. Oh, I think that's not it anymore. Default. Okay. And we'll just care about that one for the moment. And log, alright. And then this thing doesn't exist anymore. Is it through IO? Sleep. Oh my god. Real. And then this time, nanoseconds per millisecond. And found comp time ints. Okay, this shouldn't be really that big a problem. We can also just do that, but doesn't matter if I do order, I don't know. What if I do this? Yeah, it's still a comp time. Okay. As and what is this? Comp time. How can I get it so it actually can be multiplied? Found after this IO duration. Wait, isn't that just okay? Wait, let me try this. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it needs to be a nanoseconds. Okay. Milliseconds per nanoseconds per. Which one do I want? 1 nanoseconds per second. I think. So this will now sleep for 1 second. I think by default. Error unit ignored. That's right. And then listen will just be. Try to access Steam interface before Steam API succeeded. Do I need to do this then? But that's just. I don't think that's the right path. But, but that's interesting because it actually means that it went through here, something what the fuck succeeded, and then it just broke, and I'm doing something horrendously wrong as usual. But it's funny that the callback actually seems to be doing something nice. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna provide it today and ask that we got somewhere. Done with callback. I'm gonna call it. That's a very good naming. Does. Oh wait, what? Whoa! Calm down. What the fuck is going on? Wait, what happened? Hey, whoa, hold on. Finish uploading mini dump out of process response. Did it like work or did it not work? I'm very confused. What's going on? Attempt to call interface with invalid HTML user app. Probably need to provide the dedicated server thingy, I think. Wait, so it actually did work. I'm making a big assumption that it worked. Okay, we're gonna go with this, and I'm gonna go here. And I'm not even gonna make my assumption. I think it's because I should provide the app ID for the server and not for, let's see, all applications. Let's see, I think I created a... I did not create a dedicated server thingy. I will do that. Where is it? There.
Swing! Swing!
So we're gonna create a dedicated server tool. I think that's what we need. I will just say planetary Sigma. Server. Yes. Creating new app. Request app for planetary Sigma server. Yep, done. It's done. So I think I will just have to wait. Create a developer comp. Oh wait, I got a developer. Created pack delivered server beta testing. Wait, so I can just use the. Yeah, I think this is good news. Loaded found Steam client via the second path. The link load chain is working. The remaining issue are not runtime sequence problems, not environment or build problems. Fallback back, your Steam text is being read. The client API not in it. This is expected for pure dedicated server, not problem. Real issue, a client-side interface call happened with no logged on user. Downstream consequences of the above. Steam discards the mini dump silently. Assertion is non-fatal. Your process kept running. The prompt returned because your loop actually exited. Probably the payload timed out. What the fuck? Why client-side call happened in server-only process? games will run call in version walks the process global callback list and tries to dispatch anything registered, including any client-side bookkeeping. That's the SDK auto register initial with no client pipe. Those dispatches asserts. The right fix is to switch manual dispatch scope to the game server pipe. It never touches the client side. The binding already exposes this. Really? Recommend loop. Replace Steam game server run callbacks. Const pipe Steam game server get Steam pipe. Okay. Steam manual dispatch init. Okay. Pumps server callback pipe. This thing. Steam manual this run pipe. Bar message to callback undefined. While Steam API manual dispatch get next callback pipe. Okay, the message. Optional switch on message callback to handle Steam server connect, etc. Steam API manual dispatch free last callback pipe. Let me verify the exact signature of the manual dispatch helpers binding blah 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 blah. Confirm the binding has everything we need. Okay, run frame, get next callback, free last callback. Okay, get pipe with handy data decoder call ID, Steam Connect ID, Steam Connect failure, concrete path for your main. That's it. Why is the time already 22:05? I thought it was like 21:30. Well, I'm tired now. Got to sleep. Good night, Lucas. All right. Good night, Tang Hang.
Good night. Good night.
Probably by tomorrow, at least. Tomorrow we're going definitely to have this working. That's a promise.
Yeah, it shouldn't be rocket science.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Drop the Steam game server callback extern. Use manual dispatch instead. That could be fine. Oh god damn. God damn. Yeah.
What would be fire?
And it still thinks that we're okay. That's okay. Timed out. Now safe to use to set up. And returns error failed while running. Steam manual dispatch frame message callback undefined while your tick world blah blah blah. Why this fixes the assertion. The games that run callback blocks process global callbacks registration and tries to dispatch through whichever HSteam user the underlying Steam API thinks it's current. If no Steam API, the client user is 1 invalid and client deals Steam engine search whenever a callback registered against the client side is fired. Manual dispatch is explicit pipe scope Steam API manual dispatch run frame pipe only pumps callbacks belonging to the game server pipe, so the client side path is never touched and assertion go away. And the iClient HTTP release HTTP request failure is its assertion will also disappear once you stop running client side dispatch. Wait, where did you get the? Yeah, that thing. Where is it coming from? Where's the pipe coming from? There. So you just... Okay, so that's why these things existed in the... And I think it's also incorrect, the suggestion that it's giving. I think it has to go through server, but I'm not sure. We will take all of this and we'll update it so it actually works. Add that also later. And I think we can get rid of all of this. We don't even need this anymore. This can still stay. Let's save that. It's gonna find that here is that thing. And I'm just gonna... Do these bindings not have example code for game server? No, they only have for normal client connection. Wait, here. Oh wait, I didn't check actually examples, thank you. Okay, no, they only have this one example. They don't have for the server. Do they have for the server? No, I tried to find it earlier, but they just have for normal connection. Yeah. they do provide these things, so yeah. IO, sleep, and duration, steady time, nanosecond per second, and is it real? Give it a try. Oh, it's my bad. Is it just clock? That's real.
Deadline. You got a deadline?
Deadline? Where?
Where he says in your code, you got a deadline.
Ah, bruh.
Deadline is less than
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah. Is it entirely possible then that they didn't even check if games works here? It might be, but if that's the case, we can still use the raw C calls instead. Why is this being a problem right now? I don't feel like this should be. Ah, that's why. Where do I go? Still, I do not know how to do this properly. What the fuck? IO, sleep. It should just be that. I don't know why it's. Yeah, okay, now it works. I don't know what's wrong with that one. And then it try. Their unit test also seems to be missing game server stuff, yeah. Let's see, we do this, but I would assume, because they do this, I think it's called possible team, blah blah blah. Connect false, deadline connected, deadline, team, this run, get the thing. Connect through, and then we can do a simple log default. Connected? I don't know really if that's what I want, but callback. Oh, try to access Steam interface network before Steam events. What the fuck? Why would it try to? Because you didn't get oh wait, you got connected. Woo! What? Diamond. Enjoy long walks on the beach. Ew, they are using a Node.js script to generate CP+. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw it too. Callback connected. It seems like I'm gonna still try this one thing. I'm gonna have to start another one. This one I'm gonna take over to no, okay. Like so. And I'm gonna go.
Are you having fun, son?
Not really, I'm having a sad time. But you know, once we get this thing working, then we're gonna have super fun. I think I know the solution. I lost the solution. Damn it! I had it. Oh wait, here. Is this what I want? Oh shit.
Oh, Mr. Crackhead's playing casual?
Crackhead?
Harold's buddy.
Ah. It's weird, it says connected, but then it says try to access Steam interface. Ah, right. Because this is still doing the... But I highly doubt that I need to actually, because that should only be if I need the client and not the server. I'm pretty sure about that. Almost their connection succeed good, but there's still a networking user accessor issue. I was wrong earlier when I said It is fully shared. The flat C exposes by the binding Steam API actually does require Steam init. Let me check what other variants the SO exports. I don't think I should do that. I don't think I should do that. Because there should just be... Wait, where do they talk about relay? Do they talk about relay? They don't talk about relay. Okay.
Relay.
Dedicated server relay. Let's see. Anything? Here's something with relay. Relay. Yes. Relay. Let's see, where do they have any function calls? Steam networking socket, create host, dedicated server, listen socket. Oh. Maybe that's tick-based server connection flow. Kind of what I'm doing. Running in dev environment because iSteam network socket supports plain UDP connectivity. That's crazy. It's usually best to start by getting your code working through this interface over UDP without worrying about relays. Well, I got that, but let's see. The export only one networking uses accessor Steam API, Steam network utils, and it's honest. The accessor generally requires Steam init. There's no lib or game server variant accessor. So I was wrong to call it the shared singleton on the game server side. You don't have the working path to in the binding SDK with two practical paths. Option 1, easiest. Drop init relay works. It's pre-warm optimization, not required. SDR initialized lazily when you create the first socket. The relay status callback fires when it's ready. Just remove the call. Delete this. Okay. Line goes away. Let's see if it goes away. Use direct IP listen socket instead of SD or PTP. No, that's not happening. Well, no, I just can't practically. Yeah, okay. Let's see first if I just remove.
Guess who is back,
Okay.
bro?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back again.
How are Mr. Chef?
Shady's back.
T-Chef's back. Tell your
Tell
friends.
my friends.
Oh my
Guess
god.
who's back? Guess who's back?
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
We don't need that anymore. And we're gonna add, I think we'll add a kind of like run callbacks or something like that.
How's it going, Lucas?
It's going alright.
Does that mean you finished?
No.
Yeah, he is Finnish.
I'm finished, yes, very much finished. Yeah, me up in the ass of Timo.
He's very Finnish.
Lagom.
Lagom.
Like on these nuts.
Oh my god, you get people fucking crazy.
Oh!
What, did he get an orgasm or something? What happened?
Some guy killed me.
Oh shit, bro.
I swung the corner.
Yeah, bro. Gotta peek next time.
Okay, so I'm going to do a change. We have this get delta time. We're gonna leave it in the
Lucas,
main.
did you already like make the game on Steam?
Like I can connect to it with using like Steam or connect with Steam to the game, but it's like not actually on Steam yet. No.
Okay.
Steam is like it's like an abstract layer. That's really what it is. Like it's like
But how does it work with Steamworks? Do you need some API key or?
like
depends on how much you want to integrate, but you still need some like ID, app ID, basically.
I don't know.
Okay,
Generally,
so-
like most people just grab like a couple bits out of it. Like most of like the
Yeah.
stuff in there, like you don't use. Nobody really uses. Like, if anything uses it, it's Counter Strike. You know, like when you're like recording, like you have like Steam's got this thing where it constantly will record, and then like in Counter Strike, if you kill someone, it puts up little blimps in your recording when you died, when you planted, when you killed. Like that in the Steamworks API, you'll get access to like stuff like that, but you're not going to use that.
Yeah.
So for example, how did you connect to your Steam thing then now? Like where's...
Like right now I'm trying to set up the dedicated server. I can show you in a bit. Let me just quickly... Yeah, is the right thing I want.
And Lucas, did you go to the gym today?
Yeah, I was at the gym today.
Did you have pool?
Yeah, I had pool.
Damn! I still go to pool
Yeah.
today.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm so stuck, kind of. Like... Everything is so cooked.
I'll stop.
I don't know how I should continue the clouds. It's very hard.
You will figure it out. You always do. I mean, if you just continue hammering on the project, eventually you will just figure it out.
The thing is, I don't have a problem to solve, kind of, you know, it's just... I have no idea where to go. Which
Bro,
is-
how much do you push? Oh, wait, what? I had pull today, not push. What? Sorry, what did you ask? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. How much?
There's so much you bench press.
How much I bench press? I have to check it up. I don't know.
I have to check.
I never remembered. I just write them down because when I get to the gym, then I like check out how much I lift. But where's my last?
I know everything.
Shit. Oh wait, I didn't do shit. I didn't do bench press last gym session. There. Yeah. What's the bench? Yeah, the bench is. Let's see. Can I go to? I do my bench with my legs like up. I don't have them on the floor. I like. Sit.
What?
Yeah. So I cannot do the arc. You know.
Why would you have him up?
Because then when you go down, you cannot push with your legs the weight back up, you know, so you actually have to use your pecs to push it back up.
Oh, so you do that so you have more engagement in the...
Yeah, it burns a lot more actually. It's
Okay. I thought you were just doing it for like, I don't know, some...
No, well, there's one reason is because I like to cheat if I can. So that's one reason, and the second one is that I'm trying to see. I cannot see max
so
weights.
make it impossible for you to cheat.
Yeah, the largest that I have ever lifted is 105 kilos 3 times, 3 reps, and last time I lifted 95 kilos 7 times. Larson
Damn.
press?
Weighted pull-ups or what?
No,
No.
bench press. Barbell bench press, yeah. Larson press. Is that what it is? Not quite. Well, it's almost the same, I would probably say, but I have like a... Can I find something that is like... Well, yeah, it basically becomes that, but I still have I have them like... actually don't, there's no picture here which illustrates it, basically.
Let bro cook.
Let's see. Oh, there's the next video. Oh, and I'm spoiling all of the videos. Okay, but basically when you lay here, so I put my legs like this, and then here I do my bank with the weights.
I have no.
Yeah,
What?
there. That's how I do it basically, and then this is the
Oh, I see.
bank bench. Yeah.
But doesn't this look super weird when you like this looks
Yeah.
super funny.
No, it was from a guy who he had been like in the army and he had like benched, I don't know, was it 200 kilos or something? Like he was crazy. He taught me this movement basically.
Mhm.
And
Oh, what?
it actually, like, you know when you have your breasts, pecs, right?
Mhm.
If these are like, and then you have your titties over here, right?
Mhm.
So it kind of like when you have your legs like here, you can actually feel like your fibers here, how like they actually tear when you get down. It's like it hurts so much more for some reason when you cannot have like your legs down here on the floor.
That's
And
very
all-
fire. Though what you need to do is you need to do normal bench press like once in maybe 2 or 3 months to see like your max normal bench press, you know?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
that would be very interesting.
I don't know. I don't like, but it's also like I don't like to do one max rep because I feel like I could just do a normal full exercise and get the most out of it instead.
Yeah, I see. I always also don't really like it.
Yeah.
Because like when you go to full failure, like after that you basically can't do your normal workouts anymore.
Yeah.
Like not at the full intensity that you did.
Yeah. Is that loss? Wait, what do you mean is that loss? I'm a confusion.
Yeah, Lucas, but do you do pull-ups? You said you do pull-ups, right? Some time ago. In your pull.
I do I don't do pull-ups. I do pull down, lat pull down on the it's
How
such a bad
much
design.
weight?
I do, brother.
Brother,
How do you not know them? You trained it today.
brother.
Yeah, I did.
But I
Okay.
could tell you my stats 6 months ago.
What the fuck? Okay, here. I do on... If I do strength training, I do 105 kilos 4 times. And if I do now, I'm switching... Today, actually, I switched back to doing, what is it called? Endurance. So I did 75 10 times.
I'm right.
Yeah, my endurance sucks, but it's also I'm not used to it yet, so it will come quickly. What did I want to do? I want to do SD. I want to do STDs. Let's see. This is such a bad implementation, but it's the I'm just want to see something run. I really don't care. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do Steam callback. That's in the pipe, and we're gonna pass in. We're not gonna pass connected. We're gonna pass for the IO. What the fuck just happened? Like so, and then switch on that.
Yeah, let's switch on that. There was so much cool stuff to do, bro. I can't.
Was it 102? Ah, but I don't even need to worry about it. It will just take care of it for me. And I think I have one too many. Whoa. Wait, what the fuck? What? How did I do that? How did I enable this thing? Oh, what the fuck just happened? I'm just gonna... Oh, it's still enabled. Shit. How do I get rid of that? global declaration. Is this like a warning? How do you disable warnings? Okay, I don't know how I did that.
We should have no idea what should I do, bro. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll just read.
You could ask AI. They're pretty good at helping you with that.
No, they aren't, bro. They're like, I know that, they are,
Mm.
but not in this case, bro. Trust me, like,
Do you have an integrated Claude terminal thingy?
no.
I can give you my key for the if you want.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, I can tell you I won't use it much, but I guess it's...
It's have the ZAI thingy. So I have both Claude and ZAI.
Oh, you got both of them now?
Yeah. Wait, where did I put it?
I don't know. The ZAI is kind of nice for like automation, like things that you simple-ish.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Let me just send quickly here. Yeah. Okay. I'm sending you the thing. I hope there, and then I'm gonna do that. There. You probably just need the Anthropic authentication token. Penguin. This guy's voice reminds me Coco Cry. Why is it not opening?
Wait, did you say Coco Cry?
Yeah, Coco Cry.
No way, yeah, that's the German fire guy.
My voice reminds me of this guy. That's crazy.
I know, he's...
Oh, I've seen writing Vulkan engine from scratch in C to render 1 million gigachads. Sure.
Yeah, this guy's very fire. He
Even
made like
more-
his own window manager. Did you? I don't know. if
Even
you
more
saw it.
fire than I am. Damn, make a GUI task manager app in pure C, no bloat required.
It's very cool because he made his own window manager,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's like making basically every like, I don't know how that's called, but like a core program like file explorer, yeah, window, not music player, image viewer. You see his own terminal. It's very, very cool.
3 days ago, working on my Vulkan compute vector rendering engine, working on my Wayland compositor, live writing compositor in C. I'm getting so distracted right now. I don't think that's my voice, bro. I'm just saying. It's just fucking cool, that's all I'm saying. I think I enabled hints in my menu by accident. See then, how do I disable it? Yes, nailed it. First try. LSP. No. There's a key binding. I want these things gone. Oh my god. It says global or global. Yeah.
There's two.
But there should be a key bind, because I will probably enable the key bind for it. Yes. U E. Oh my god! It's starting to speak Swedish now. U. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's not it. Disable animations. Can I do that? What is a tab line? That's okay. I don't know. Disable dark background. Oh my god, that was not a good idea.
Oh, sorry.
Color schemes, disable conceal level, disable diagnose, enable dimming, auto format. I don't know how I got this. How did I got?
Ladies and gentlemen, how did
Ah.
you got this?
How did I got this? So UD, how did I get that? UD, enable diagnostics, but I want... Okay. It's just a bit weird that it says it like that. But that's okay, I guess. I didn't know I could do it like that. That's crazy. Anyways. Like so. And then this one, is it right inside of the switch? Wait, how it is like this? Ah. Okay. And then we'll go down here and we'll just continue here doing right. I don't know, should I callbacks, the pipe, and then the IO. I don't know if I need to worry about anything. We'll just oopsie daisy. I-32 control flow reaches end of body here. Ah. Well, that's true. This should not be in here. If it gets to here, I don't know. I will just return a error. I don't know. This is a very temporary thing that I'm doing, so. Right, I just realized I moved. And if I go... Oh my god. Yeah, here I want to be. I want to put that here. And then if you get to here, return error. I don't know. Perfect. And I always never used. Fuck, right. Dope. Pipe. It's ignored. Yeah, we'll just ignore it right now. I'm just gonna put it there. I don't know. Okay, great. So I could probably do something smarter here, which is I'm just gonna do a message. This thing. And then we don't really care about that, actually. What am I thinking? We just care about this one being an error. Actually, we don't even care about that. No, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. That's a lot of callbacks. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Oh. Maybe I'm just doing this a bit wrong.
Okay, right guys, be back in a sec.
Oh, okay, good. Why do I have... Okay, wait. Don't I...
Is it over?
No, wait. Message, callback, Steam. Is it just stuck here for every... Shouldn't I... Okay, I think... We're just
Wait,
gonna change...
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Okie dokie. Okay, I'm just making this worse, but right now I don't want to think at all, so I'm just gonna do this immediately, and we're just gonna... Now this is the most stupidest thing I can possibly think of, but it's probably just gonna be the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. Okay. I don't know what that means, but it looks good. outstanding callback thread ID is not equal to thread get current ID. Okay, that's great. Outstanding callback thread ID. That's crazy, bro. That's fantastic. So I have no idea what this is supposed to do, but or mean, but why do I want to do it in a loop? Can I not just return it like this? I would say this is better.
A little like this, a little like that.
Yes, exactly. I don't think I need the loop, but I do want to go through. But I don't know. I get stuck here infinitely if I try to do that, which is really interesting. Is there any information about how this one will fetch the next pending callback on the given pipe, if any? If callback is available, true is returned, and a structure is populated. In the case, you must call Steam manual. Wait, in this case, you must call Steam manual dispatch free last callback. Oh, after dispatching callback before calling Steam manual next. Oh, you have to call free. Damn. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. But this is also only if while but it is true. But how is it possible that I'm stuck here forever then? That's the craziest shit ever. I'm actually gonna change. No, I'm not gonna. Fucking hell. What? Because it seems to be just returning true, and then I'm just here just fucking around. I'm just gonna return a -1. But this one just got stuck here. I feel like it's never getting... It's wait, no, it gets here actually. Oh yeah, but now it never has a positive brother. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that you have to watch me do stupid things. Message icon. And we need one of these. There we go. Look at that! Mwah. Null the Pointer, what's up? How are you, my dear friend? It's getting dark here, really dark. And I'm just doing a bunch of callbacks. That's crazy. Okay, so... yeah! Nice comment, lol. It explains what that line does. You know, if you find comments in my code, you know it's AI generated because I don't put comments. Okay, sometimes I do, but the only place where I put comments are in case of, I can show, if there's a to-do or a note, or I think I also have some other commented out code that I want to reuse. But I do actually put comments sometimes when there's some really weird ass shit going on that I just need to. Well, I don't know. With Zig, you like it's like just read the code. You will see what it does. It's nothing weird, right? Like for example, we can take this here. It's just a table of function pointers, right? Call convention C. And then you just get your dynamic library in here, and then you just have self, which is referring to the table itself, I think. And then you just go through each of the fields in this here, so meaning this. These are the fields. Like, I don't know, for me it's like, if you write comments of code, I mean, that's just an assumption of what you think the code does, but reading the code itself, it's telling actually what the code does, right? So, yeah. So instead of wait, what? It's too dark. YouTube compression is ruining your face. Oh no! So instead of a circle for a month straight, we'll be stuck on Steam for a month straight. Yes, I like when people say code is self-document and then use builder patterns. Yes. But that's honestly like still the best. If you can, if always, of course, I'm not perfect either, but try to write code that is like writes itself what it does. Because I myself prefer to read code what it does rather than reading comments what code does, because I feel like that's just it's an abstract idea of what somebody wrote the code think that the code does, and not actually what the code does. You should just write the code in comments to explain it. Yes, I will just copy paste this above it and let it be the explanation. Oh my god. I don't think I know what's happening on your system, line 198. This one. You should just put comments and then just link it to the stream. Yes. This thing here. So you can this refers to the structure that we are within, right? So you get the table structure. And then there's this beautiful type info, which you could probably read more on the documentation, but basically you get the information about this type. And then you can access the structure, and then you can get the fields. So we're getting the fields of this structure, right? And it's like the type structure fields. Okay, so we're getting these things. And that's the for loop. So we are basically going through each field in this structure. And that's why we have the structure field here. It's a structure field. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. I can make it a bit bigger. Boom, boom. There does not have to write comments for each code. Write comments for only that can make obscure in the future. Yeah. But that's why I like Zig, because it's really hard to do that. It's so explicit. Unless if you actually start intentionally writing. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. It doesn't like I have tried many times, but Zig doesn't allow me to compile and things becomes like it's not that it knows it unclear, but it's like it's so explicit and simple, so you can't make shit up. Wait, actually that might be a good way to document where you stream yourself writing code and then have an auto document lib back to a portion of the video to show how you got to the solution and why. Wait, you mean you should just put comments and then just link it to the stream? Ah. Oh yeah. More comments make code to be unreadable. True. That too. Thank you for explaining. You didn't had to. Don't get me wrong, but Sig looks cursed. What the hell? I agree with you, actually. I think everyone that I ever spoken to, when I first got introduced to Sig or saw it, they were like, what the fuck? Even I was like, I'm not touching that. That's just... Ugh. But after a while, it's actually like, I'm like, this syntax makes so much more sense than C and any other language, actually. I'm like, what? Like, if you just have gotten used to that, this is the way that you're supposed to, like a normal syntax is supposed to look like. But Sig syntax, I feel like it's such... Well, of course, these are a bit of exceptions, I would say also. Well, at this is not too crazy, not a type info. But these are because you cannot use struct is like a keyword, so this just clarifies it. But yeah. Nah, Sig is goated. I use Sigling to teach myself win motions. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, I haven't done neither of those. I'm still like, you can see if you go probably like 10 minutes back, I'm like, how the fuck do we enable? But I don't even know what it was called. But it's diagnostics. I was so confused. I like accidentally enabled it. And I was like, how the fuck did I enable that? But it's okay. What did I want to add? I think this is a real bad approach, but it's an okay approach again. We're not concerned about being perfect. We're concerned about doing stuff. This is still not connecting anything, but wait. Is your engine game specific? Yes. My approach is that it will be like I'm making the engine to the requirements of the game. So the game is the primary goal. The engine just develop as the game needs things. And I think with that I can apply the features that I implement to later for the next game as well. Kind of, because I already know how to make an engine, and then I can just remake the pieces that I need for the next engine or copy paste files over or whatnot. I'm trying to make it like somewhat modular, like with the systems, which are, yeah, maybe not the best, but they are something to keep it a little bit separated. And I think the worst part is actually here, the game, because I do take physics in here. If I don't, I do take the spawner. Don't I take the physics? Ah, okay. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Great. Now wait, force here. Yeah, and then here in the update, then yeah, I do take physics in as a parameter, and then it becomes dependent on that. I should probably not do that. I should have a rigid body inside of the system, and just change that here with the components, like, or this is data. I removed the ECS, by the way. I spoke with a few other developers, and then I came to the conclusion that just raw entities is just superior. It's so much easier to manage and don't have to think about too many things. And then having this text structure, basically this is the same as doing bit flags, bit masking in C or C++. It just looks cleaner in Zig, but it's the same thing. And you can just have the flags, which components. You can even just add a flag here to be like is on fire, for example. And you don't even need a component for that. You can just have is on fire, and it's so convenient. Wait. Also, differ for memory freeing is great. Yes, it's so like much better than the ROI in C++ resource. What? Okay. ROI? Did I say RA? Is it RAI? Resource acquisition is initialization. Yes. Yes. Which are like, it's not exactly the exact same, but it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. No, you must use an ECS. Oh, I used to believe like they were so freaking cool. I still would say though that having these things in an array and then just storing like you could still have the bit fields, but then you would just have an integer to access an array of all of the data components basically, which is a step towards the ECS basically. But anything more complicated than that, I don't think is really necessary. My loved languages are Python and C++. It's alright. Implicit and explicit. Yeah. But this is actually really good progress today, I would say. Even though we are not really anywhere close. Well, we're pretty close and being connected, but I would like to probably go to sleep just to wake up. I would like to hit the gym before I stream tomorrow, but I'm aiming at a minimum 8-hour stream, maximum 12. But somewhere in between there tomorrow would be ideal. I don't have anything else planned. Maybe a little bit exam practice for university, but I would like to have a long stream tomorrow before Mother's Day, because yeah. In the future I will try Zig. Yeah, Zig is awesome. It's not stable yet, but it's really awesome. It's great. My engine uses ECS, but there's a catch. The memory is scattered, which defeats the whole ECS point. Yeah. That's kind of the point of the ECS. Well, it depends. I think it's mainly designed for the cache locality, right? But I think it's also really convenient just to have the idea of the components. Will we still be stuck in Steam purgatory tomorrow? Yes, we will. But as soon as we get the connection, I don't think we're too far off from being able to send... Because then we'll be able to connect you guys, and then we will be able to move. And that's where things are gonna be crazy, when we can move around. And I think hot reloading will work, so we'll be able to change code while you guys are connected and playing with me on the live stream. So that's what's gonna be freaking fire. Of course, we're gonna have a lot of crashes, so I probably need to make a little bit better crash handling. But if you join, you will be getting like a development build or something like that. How did you learn Zig? I have Harold who mentored me, and the first application that I did was a VR game using Vulkan and OpenXR for Zig. But I knew C before Zig, so I would argue that's like a great starting point to learn Zig then.
Yeah, the best way to learn is just have someone else that already knows it.
Yeah. But signaling is like the best otherwise if you had to learn on your own. What is the best?
Never used it.
What? I've heard a lot of great from it.
Nah, bro, just look at other people's repos, you know.
Yeah, especially mine.
You learn. Yeah, not your. But look at other people's repos, you know. Mine are pretty good for learning, I would say.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of biased, so.
Yeah. No, but Harold has really great coding standards. He's like also active in the Zig community, Discord community. So
sure, yeah.
I have seen you post weird shit there all the time. I don't know, man.
You see my weird shit?
Yeah, I stalk you sometimes there. I want to reply how bad you are, then you make a comment, but I'm like, not today. Okay, this guy.
Oh, what kind of things are you looking at though?
I don't know. You see this guy? Here you can go look at his ECS implementation. It's pretty fire, I think.
My ECS or what we're talking about? What?
Wait. Do you think moving from some popular platform to completely new unpopular is okay or not? What do you mean platform? I'm assuming I would make an assumption you're talking about OS, but thank you, good night. I'm just gonna ask the last popular platform question and then we're ending the stream. But what do you mean by the question from platform to a completely new one? Unpopular is okay. Just to clarify, the GitHub got hacked. Sure.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
Or do you mean just in general any kind of platform? From moving from a popular platform to a completely unpopular? Yes, definitely, 100%. Doesn't matter what we're talking about. Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, but they saying is move to Codeberg, alright? Codeberg, Linux, and eventually we'll move away from Discord, am I right? Because this shit is broken right now.
It depends on like what kind of person you are, because if you think I'm flashbanging,
it doesn't depend.
I'm
It depends on how and shitified you want your OS to be, and all your apps as well.
I'm flashbanging everyone right now, but yeah, let's say, because it's right now, if there is a product, right, and it just works, and there's no problem with it, this is safe, right? It's safe. But this product,
but Discord is hella broken right now.
Yeah, but it's safe, you know? But
Bro, no, like Discord is actually broken right now.
But this product cannot afford to do too much experimentation because it's supposed to be safe and usable by most people. Shut up.
Not experimentation, bro. You're gonna be sending over binaries over the internet.
And then you have this weird ass product that barely works over here, which is unsafe. But it's smaller, sure. But what it offers is something that this product cannot offer because of its unsafety, basically. it's not always true that a small product is unsafe, but if you take, for example, my application, you know,
Very unsafe.
very unsafe. But what I'm trying to
Yes.
do is to be able to have you guys connected, playing while I'm developing the game, and that's not something that you see in Unreal, Unity, or any other.
Yeah, but
big
no one
engine.
asked. So anyways,
Okay, great.
how do you hear this?
What?
You don't hear the soundboard?
No, we don't
No,
hear the-
because Discord is completely
Ah,
cooked. You can't send
even
any
though-
message, you can't watch any stream, you can't do anything.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can
Crazy
at
that the
least
voice
voice
is
chat.
working.
All right, but that will be
Yeah.
it. Good night, everybody. Hope to see you
Wait,
tomorrow.
there's no soundboard. Wait,
There
I'll
is
have to
no
do
sound.
it.
Good.
Alright, how do I do this now? I gotta do like a.
Bye bye.
Beatboxing. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Well, I can do the soundboard.
Do
What are you
it.
talking about?
But you won't be able
Hold
to.
up.
You see, I'm doing it. Hey man, you can't do it. The Discord is cooked. The Chinese have failed. They can't make apps anymore.